EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida and Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. The excitement brewing here in South Florida as a moment ago the Dolphins starters were introduced to this home crowd. They're fired up as well as they get set to match up with their opponents. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here's the first carry from Matt Breida, and he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Tua going to hand this one to Breida, and he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 42-yard line.
They run with Breida. Give him 8 yards there. Still a few inches to go, though, as it'll be third down at about the length of the football.
Third down.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida, and able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11.
36-yard line.
Now it's Breida. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard on the play brings up 3rd and 7.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
No score.
Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is third down. Tua sets up to pass it. And it's caught by Parker. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Tua to Parker there for the Miami first.
10 at the 24-yard line.
On first down, here's Breida. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Fletcher Cox there for the tackle. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
At the Eagles' 24-yard line.
This is Breida. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments time, right? Figure out what they are, figure out the things that they really want to accomplish, and who to run behind. Which are your better blockers? Find those guys and get in that direction.
And over the middle, this is Parker. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. a toss play. It's Breida. And here he'll get it down to the 7. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime report.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Read it well, and it's picked. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Those INTs all sting, but you throw one in the red zone, I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you've given up points now, those are precious. So you have to learn from those and in a hurry.
On first down, Sanders not finding a whole lot as he'll get forward for about 3.
Brought down at the 23-yard line.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
A yard on the play. And it's 3rd down.
This is caught by Jackson. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
And an Eagle.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard, and they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
After the turnover, it's Tua. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
49 the mic, watch 49. Switch up, switch up. 49.
Tua once again here on 2nd and 10. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. First down, Tagovailoa. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Another Dolphins.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
At the 17-yard line.
Mark 49. Mark 49. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. 49.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. That is caught inside the 5. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Matt in the final seconds of the first half, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. That pass also evens the ledger for the rookie quarterback. Had the interception earlier, and now he gets the touchdown throw.
The ideal touchdown-interception ratio is, what, 3 to 1 for the best quarterbacks? But he's a rookie. Just getting back to even is a big deal. Increases the confidence his teammates have in him as he tries to become their leader.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 7-0.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. Takes it at the 7. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there.
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've reached halftime with just the lone touchdown here. 7-0 is our score. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach? Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter.
And this carries into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call? Yeah. We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15.
We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now Sanders. Down to the 25. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old-school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4.
Tackle made at the
on any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
And Jeffrey's got it. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. From 21 yards away. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field, and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
Elliott good with a PAT, and we are tied at 7. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10.
Check, check. Lucky, lucky, lucky.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. That'll be complete to Breida. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39. The Pro Bowler Fletcher Cox there to get him down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd down, Tua got his man complete over the middle. It's Parker. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
At the 49-yard line.
Looking to pass. Tua toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Devontae Parker was the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Tua going to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 39. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
39-yard line.
Here's Breida. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. Back now in Miami. 7-7 is our score. Pretty even matchup so far as we start quarter number 4. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now Tua. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 21. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 15. And this one will be brought back to the 22. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Jalen Reagor was the intended receiver.
And that'll bring up 2nd down.
22-yard line.
Here comes Sanders on the toss right. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
They'll go again with Sanders. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one.
Throwing is Hurts.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Oh, he's got a little daylight. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down.
Complete to
A gain of 32 that time. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10.
That's why you call a screen. You want to catch a defense over-committing. Plenty of space available, and that matched up perfectly. What a convoy he got downfield to pick up big yardage on that play.
It's another 1st down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
And an Eagles 1st down.
Here's Hurts to throw.
Now they set up the screen for Clement. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
To Corey Clement.
An 11-yard touchdown. And the Eagles have taken the lead.
Jake Elliott on.
There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Hey, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, wherever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating, because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
Yeah, turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain. From the gun, it's Tua. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 49 to Mike.
Back to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Normally, being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
49, guys. Mike, 49. Rip. Mike's 49. They can't hit.
He'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
To throw is Tua. And that is incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
4th down.
Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. Tua on 4th down. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. Tagovailoa looking to throw it. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. He was looking for Matt Breida out of the backfield. And it's 2nd down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Tua with a throw, complete to Parker.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Now thrown to Parker, complete on the slant. 7 yards, the pickup there.
Inside of a minute to go now. 2 timeouts left, still in pretty good shape.
I think they're in excellent shape here if they use the timeouts judiciously and use the sideline as an additional timeout.
Back to throw is Tua.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Mills. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's the guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game.
At the 4-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Another run with Sanders. And he's upended at the 6 as they double their room to maneuver on a pickup of 3. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining.
Brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, they turn to Sanders. And he'll be brought down shy of the 1st down marker at the 11.
Christian Wilkins on the stop.
So it's a victory here for the Philadelphia Eagles. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second-half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. And with that, we sign off from Miami.